Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching Stand By Me. What do you know about this movie?
This won our drama Patreon poll.
So we would like to thank all our patrons for voting for this to win our drama Patreon poll.
I don't know what this film is about. Movie poster I think has 4 or 5 boys on it. So maybe like a coming of age.
Yeah, not sure. This was highly recommended, also winning the poll. So I feel like this is probably a classic that just escaped us or came out a little bit before us. But it's another Stephen King story, and I believe it's directed by Rob Reiner.
Yeah, which is so cool. We have really enjoyed all of the movies based on King novels that we've seen on the channel. So we do have playlists for both Stephen King and for Rob Reiner. We've seen Misery,
A Few Good Men,
and Princess Bride.
Yeah.
All winners. I'm really excited to get into it.
So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Twitch, Instagram, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the movie.
Rated R.
Whoa. Sexual content.
No, I kind of thought this was a kid's movie.
Yeah, I thought it was a kid's movie too. Guess we should have known it probably wasn't a kid's movie with Stephen King.
True.
So is this like a horror? Whoa,
Oh.
fatally stabbed.
What a very interesting cover of this song.
Oh,
Oh, that's the name of the movie.
Stand By Me, right?
Yeah.
12 going on 13 the first time I saw a dead human being.
Jeez.
It happened in the summer of 1959.
We're going back in time.
I was living in a small town in Oregon called Castle Rock. To me, it was the whole world.
I feel like I've heard Castle Rock before in either other stories or even like a production company.
A lot of music in this.
Yeah, so far. Oh, what a sick treehouse. All right. Some tough kids. What are they, 12?
Teddy Duchamp was the craziest guy we hung around with. One time he held Teddy's ear to a stove and almost
Oh,
burned it off.
shit. I didn't notice his ear.
Chris Chambers was the leader of our gang and my best friend. Knew he'd turn out bad, including Chris.
Just
Damn,
embraced it.
none of them have a good start so far.
Oh man, wait to hear this. Let me catch my breath. You won't believe this, sincerely. I ran all the way.
Oh.
You guys want to go see a dead body?
Oh.
Well, I was under the porch digging, you know?
Quart jar of pennies underneath his house. His mom cleaned out his room and threw away the map.
Oh, no.
Trying
Oh my
to find
God.
those pennies for 9 months.
We saw him. So? Who gives a shit if they ever find him? I don't.
Kid.
Damn.
The train must have hit him. We can make an ominous call.
They trace those calls, stupid.
So I thought the body was under the house.
We're not gonna tell nobody.
I bet you anything that if we find him, we'll get our pictures in the paper. We'll be heroes! Yeah! Us guys that find him, not Billy and Charlie Hogan in a boosted car.
Yeah.
We'll all tell our folks we're tenting out in your backfield. You tell your folks you're sleeping over at Teddy's. We'll rock solid till dinner tomorrow night.
Man, that's a plan and a half.
Yeah, classic plan.
What do you say?
All right.
Gordy.
Sure. I don't know. Vern.
Come on, Vern.
Come on, Bruno. Come on, Bruno.
I had become the invisible boy.
You know what my canteen is?
It's in Denny's room.
What the hell?
In April, my older brother Dennis had been killed in a Jeep accident.
Oh.
My parents still hadn't been able to put the pieces back together again.
Man, all these lives are like
sad.
tortured.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's going through it too. Oh, whoa.
This, my friend, is
Is that John Cusack?
It's good luck, Cap.
Hey, Mo, I'm going blind.
Hey, don't start with me, Porcupine. Come here. Come here.
Why can't you have friends like Denny's?
Chris isn't a thief.
He stole the milk money at school. He's a thief in my book.
Damn, just shitting on your only son left?
He's wearing the hat.
Lucky hat.
Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Come on, man. What is it? Come on, what is it?
Oh, what?
You want to be the Lone Ranger or the Cisco Kid?
This is not good to be in the hands of kids.
Oh my God.
Hey, who did that? Who's letting cherry bombs off out here?
A little bit more than a cherry bomb.
It was a mean trick, Chris.
Hey, Gordy. I didn't know it was loaded.
Yeah, that would be a terrible trick.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear.
That's the ultimate.
Hey, girls,
the
where you
fuck?
going?
Hey, come on, man. My brother gave me that. You real asshole, you know that?
Seems like a good use for the gun.
Stop.
That's a sentimental hat.
I know he didn't mean to insult me. That's why I'm going to give him the opportunity of taking it back.
Oh. Okay, I take it back.
What a shitty guy. And they took the hat still.
Yeah.
Come on, just forget him.
Real tough guy. He's probably like 5 years older than these kids.
Needs to get that hat back.
I brought a comb. Well, if we get on TV, we want to look good, don't we?
2 for flinching.
If we follow the tracks all the way into Harlow, it should be about 20 miles.
20 miles?
Yeah, it might even be 30.
You only have until dinner tomorrow?
A soldier of fortune is a man called Paladin.
They have one canteen for all of them.
Yeah, for a 20-mile hike one way.
Oh, this is great. What are we supposed to do? Eat our feet?
I brought the comb.
Oh, great, you brought the comb.
Let's see how much money we got.
Maybe figure it out not on the train tracks?
68 cents from Chris.
Damn, you counted that quick.
7 cents, Vern.
Burn.
I haven't found my pennies yet.
Spent it all on the comb.
I think we can get some stuff there. Oh, train coming. Come on, Teddy.
I'm gonna dodge it.
What?
Get off the tracks, you're crazy.
Train dodge.
It's a little bit more than an adrenaline junkie.
The tracks, Teddy. You want to get yourself killed?
Just like the beach in Normandy.
What a psycho.
Try to kill yourself.
I don't need no babysitter.
I do too. Skin it.
I could have dodged it.
You can dodge it on the way back, man. Skin it.
Come on.
That was terrifying.
I mean, they all have such like shitty lives. Other than maybe Vern. Oof.
Oh my god. These guys.
Playing mailbox baseball.
How do you play this game?
Hey, so,
Knock them off without breaking it?
Oh, maybe.
what is it?
It's nothing, nothing. It's nothing, right?
I think they were about to tell him about the dead body.
Oh shoot, is this where they were gonna get the food?
Yeah, I thought they were, or at least the well for the water.
Stand back, men!
No trespassing was enforced by dog Chopper.
Uh-oh.
6 specific parts of the human anatomy. Chopper, sick balls.
Sick balls.
Teddy's crazy.
Little war junkie.
Chris Chambers never misses, does he? Not even when the ladies leave the seat down. Hey, race you. I'm kind of tired. Go! Oh, you're a dead man, LeChance! Chambers is making his move! LeChance is fading on it! Crowd goes wild!
Got some speed to him.
You guys been watching the Mickey Mouse Club lately? I think Annette's tits are getting bigger.
The A and the E are starting to bend around the side. Annette's tits are great. This is really a good time.
We knew exactly who we were and exactly where we were going.
Oh.
Spit at the fat kid, real good. We better go get the food. Junkyard opens at 3. Slippery lead. 4 tails.
Oh.
Wow.
That's really bad.
Is that bad luck?
I don't like this. Sincerely.
You lose, Gordy! Go get the provisions, you morphodite.
Don't call me any of your mother's pet names. Shut up. I throw up. And then your mother goes around the corner and she licks it up.
Oh.
To degrade a friend's mother was always held in high regard.
Vern looks so familiar and I can't put my finger on it.
Yeah.
Ain't you Danny LeChance's brother?
Yes, sir.
Shame what happened to him. Boy, could he throw.
There'll be some scouts at the game tomorrow.
Dad, can I have the potatoes?
I think she's a lovely girl.
She's a mom in something too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Something we've watched.
Gordy wrote a story. It was really good.
Start in on the girls and his mind's all over the place.
I thought it was great.
I don't want you interrupting.
Such a good relationship with his brother.
What do you do?
I don't know.
You go, kid, $1.50 a hamburger.
Damn.
I wonder where they're gonna make the burgers. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. What is it? Chopper?
Yeah.
And he has meat on his back.
Uh-oh.
Oh, junkyard's definitely open.
Hey! My head, goddammit! I'll stick my dog on you!
Oh no. Gordy, you better run.
Sick 'em, boy!
Now he said Sick'em Boy, but what I heard was Chopper Sick Balls.
Go. Oh, thank God. That was close.
Chopper was my first lesson in the vast difference between myth and reality.
Yeah, Chopper looks nice.
You little tin weasel peckerwood loony son.
Oh.
You're Teddy Duchamp. Your dad's a loony.
My father stormed the beach at Normandy.
Loony for a father.
Damn.
I'm gonna rip your head off and shut down your neck! Fat ass!
I know your name. I know all you guys. And all your fathers are gonna get a call from me.
What a shit junkyard guy.
I said come back here.
Damn.
I wondered how Teddy could care so much for his dad who practically killed him.
Yeah.
You think that pile of shit was at Normandy? They don't know nothing about your old man. He's just dog shit.
Some good friends, though.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I'm spoiling everybody's good time.
I'm not sure it should be a good time. But going to see a dead kid, maybe it shouldn't be a party. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like this like fun adventure with kids, but the end goal is a dead kid. Oh. Oh shit. At first I thought it was a razor, then I thought it was ketchup, but it is a razor.
Kid's gone. They're never gonna find him.
Well, asshole. Hey, what's the big deal?
He's definitely gonna release that information.
Oh yeah.
And they have a car.
So they can get there faster.
The next June we'll all be split up. You're taking your college courses, and you're gonna meet a lot of new guys. Smart guys. You hang with us, you'll just be another wise guy with shit for brains.
Dang. Wants to see his friend succeed.
Mighty Mouse is a cartoon. Superman is a real guy.
I don't want to be a writer. It's stupid.
That's your dad talking.
Bullshit. Bull true.
Some hard truths.
Wish the hell I was your dad. Kids lose everything unless there's someone there to look out for them. Too fucked up to do it, then maybe I should.
Wow.
Such a good friend to all of them.
Yeah. There's been a bunch of moments with all of them supporting each other.
I'm such a fan of this soundtrack, but
it's not going on YouTube.
None of it. That's a long bridge.
Yeah. And a big drop. Oh, and you gotta be careful with where you step, too.
Any of you guys know when the next train is due? The train comes, there's nowhere to go. Just jump.
Teddy, it's 100 feet. I'll be waiting for you on the other side, relaxing with my thoughts.
You use your left hand or your right hand?
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, just hurry up. Ooh, feel for vibration.
Maybe like hustle.
Yeah. Especially the foreshadowing of like, hey, when's the next train? Oh, I would have so much vertigo walking over that. Oh, that's way too slow. What are you doing, Vern?
He doesn't like heights. Oh, he's gonna lose his comb.
Oh.
Shoot. I don't like this.
No, not at all.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you can see the smoke.
Train!
Vern, you better stand up and run.
Damn it!
Vern, fucking stand.
Oh my god.
Vern. Oh, it is fucking close. You're running out of the option to jump, too. Oh, what? Oh. Right at the last second?
Oh my god.
At least now we know when the next train was due.
Jeez.
That was the old-time train dodge. Too cool.
I wasn't that scared.
Vern, you were fucking terrified.
We checked the seat of your jockeys for Hershey squirts. Aw, man! What am I supposed to eat?
Why'd you cook your dick? Be a small meal.
Screw you guys, I got it.
Gross.
Yeah, it's like marshmallow burgers.
Hey, Gordo, why don't you tell us the story?
I don't want to hear no horror stories. I'm not up for that, man. Well, this kid, he's our age, but he's fat. It's his glands. I don't know about any highboy gland, but what a blimp. Call him Lardass. The greatest revenge idea a kid ever had.
Is this thing on? Can you hear me?
Are we gonna see the story?
David Hogan.
Oh, come on.
Hey, Lardass, how was your trip?
Don't even think about winning this.
Boy, are you fat.
Damn, this town sucks.
Boom, baba, boom, baba.
Damn.
I hope he wins.
Hey, Lardass, chow down, wide load.
Ew, creepy twins. That was done?
Yeah.
There's so much left.
Just kind of moving all around. You're definitely not done.
Lardass wasn't really interested in winning. What he wanted was revenge.
Oh, yeah.
Before he was introduced, he'd gotten ready for it.
Castor oil?
They're literally just gonna, like, go down?
I don't know. And an egg? What the fuck does this do?
Oh, is he just gonna, like, projectile vomit? I don't know what's going on here.
Oh.
A sound started to build in Lardass' stomach.
No, I can't do throw up. I can't do throw up.
100 miles an hour.
It's already disgusting with the pie.
I can't do throw up.
Is it gonna just explode?
No.
Before Bill Travis knew it, he was covered.
Oh.
One look at
I
Bill
can't.
Travis.
I'm sorry, I can't.
The lumberjack that was sitting next to him barfed
Oh
on
my
his
god,
wife's
I
tits.
can't.
Why did he have pie?
Girlfriends barfed on boyfriends. Kids barfed on their...
Oh my god.
The Donnelly
Why is
twins
everything
barfed
pie?
on auxiliary bark all over the benevolent order of antelopes. Total barforama.
That was legitimately my worst nightmare.
It helped that everyone was puking the same pie.
Lardass goes home, and he shoots his father, then he runs away, and he joins the Texas Rangers.
What?
I like the ending. The barfing was really good.
It's the...
That was so gross.
The kind of talk that seemed important until you discover girls.
Pluto's a dog.
What's Goofy? He can't be a dog. He wears a hat and drives a car.
These are the important conversations.
What the hell is Goofy?
I thought he was a dog too, but Pluto's like a dog.
Right? There's human dogs and dog dogs.
Let's go out walking in the woods. Dude, flinch.
What is it, Chris?
Oh.
Sounds like a woman screaming.
I want to see the ghost.
Don't say
Teddy.
It is very close.
that. Maybe we should stand guard. Yeah, that's a good idea.
I'll take the first watch.
I don't like that.
No sign of the enemy. The fort is secure.
Shut up, Teddy, and keep your eyes peeled.
You're supposed to let them sleep. Oh man, poor Fern. Gonna shoot anything. Having a nightmare?
This is still just so fresh for him.
Should have been you, Gordon.
Oh.
I didn't cry at Denny's funeral. Miss him, Chris. Maybe you could go into the college courses with me. They won't let me. Just one of those low-life Chambers kids. No one even asked me if I took the milk money that time.
Damn. It's automatically judged.
Everyone knew I took it. Maybe I was sorry and I tried to give it back. Took it to old lady Simons and told her. Old lady Simons had this brand new sugar on when she came to school.
What?
I stole the milk money, but old lady Simons stole it back from me.
Oh.
Think that anyone would have believed it?
Wow.
But with me?
She knew she could get away with it.
Anyway, she saw her chance and she took it.
Wow.
And I could go someplace where nobody knows me. I guess I'm just a pussy, huh? Yeah.
So sad.
I'm glad that they have each other.
Right? Oh. That was a cool moment.
Why couldn't you get some breakfast stuff like Twinkies and Pez and root beer?
What are they eating, like jelly?
Blueberries? I don't know what that was.
The idea of seeing that kid's dead body was starting to become an obsession.
Gentlemen, the Royal. Cut across this field right here. We'll be there in an hour. I think we should stick to the tracks.
What's scary about the field?
They get lost, maybe?
It's a lot safer if we,
It's already over, man.
You don't know what's in those woods. Hey, you guys, wait up for me.
Oh, God.
Ace, I gotta tell you something.
Oh, here we go.
You know that Brower kid? What about him?
Wow, both of them can't keep it a secret.
36 hours. A personal record for both of them.
I still don't think we should go.
Get in the fucking car. Now!
What's the big deal if they go or don't?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure they're still worried about getting in trouble for their car, but I feel like that's long past. Oh. You couldn't stay on the... Oh, that's right. They're not on the tracks anymore.
You flinched!
2 for flinching.
Hey.
But you flinched.
2 for flinching.
Hey. Cheater. I don't think so.
This.
How deep is it?
Hey, you know, it's not that deep. You can walk across.
All the way, though? Ooh.
Told you we should have stuck to the tracks.
Oh, they're already in.
I suppose this is fun for you.
This is...
Act your age. This is my age. Only be young once. Yeah, but you're gonna be stupid for the rest of your life.
Something on your neck. Yeah, right. I'm not falling for that one a chance.
Oh, shit. Is it a leech? Oh.
Legion! Oh my God!
Oh, shit.
Oh, my God. They're fucking covered.
Hey, Cordy, man, there's someone on your back.
Get him out! Get him out!
Ugh.
Wait, get them all? Oh, please no.
Oh, shit, Chris.
Oh. Uh-oh.
God, I never met anybody who fainted before.
You should probably check all of your underwear.
You okay, Cordy?
Damn, fuck that.
Oof.
Maybe we should take Cordy back.
I think Chris is right. Let's go back.
Pussy, pussy, pussy,
You
pussy.
four-eyed psycho.
Oh. Nice, Fern.
Break it up, bitch.
Break it up. Stop it!
I'm not going back.
They're almost there.
Yeah, they're almost there.
Even if no one had followed me, I would have gone on alone.
On their way.
Oh, no.
I got him!
Great. Oh. He was willing to die for that?
Brower kid must be around here someplace.
Yeah, they don't know the exact spot.
We know they're actually going to find the body because he said...
He saw a dead body. Oh, that was quick.
None of us could breathe. Somewhere under those bushes was the rest of Ray Brower.
This has got to be traumatic.
The train had knocked Ray Brower out of his keds, just like it had knocked the life out of his body.
Oh. Oh.
The kid wasn't sick. The kid wasn't sleeping. The kid was dead.
It was all twisted up.
Sure, this is like traumatizing for him.
Yeah.
His brother was in a car accident, right?
Why did Denny have to die?
I don't know.
It should have been me.
It should have been me.
Don't say that, man. Dad said it. I'm no good.
He just doesn't know you.
So much for a young kid to go through.
You're gonna be a great writer someday, Gordy. You might even write about us guys if you ever get hard up for material. Guess I'd have to be pretty hard up. Huh.
What the fuck do you know about this?
Oh.
Some bitch. My little brother.
You guys came in a car that's not fair. He's ours.
You either leave quietly or you stay, beat the shit out of you, and we take the body.
Why don't you go home and fuck your mother some more?
Oh.
You're dead.
Where's the gun?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to kill me, Ace.
There it is.
You're not taking him.
You ain't got the sack to shoot a woodchuck.
I don't know about that.
I'll kill you, I swear to God.
Get that hat back, too.
Suck my fat one, you cheap dime store hood.
What are you gonna do, shoot us all?
No, Ace. Just you.
I believe him.
Oh, yeah.
We're not gonna forget this if that's what you're thinking. This is big time, baby.
Suck my fat one? Whoever told you had a fat one a chance?
Biggest one in 4 counties.
We're gonna take him.
No,
We're supposed to be heroes.
not this way, Teddy.
In the end, we decided that an anonymous phone call was the best thing to do.
It's more about closure for the family.
Yeah.
We'd only been gone 2 days, but somehow the town seemed different, smaller.
Yeah, that was such a huge journey they went on.
See you in school. Yeah. Yeah.
See you in junior high.
Penny.
Gotta start a new jar of pennies.
Hey, Chris. No hard feelings, okay?
No way, man.
As time went on, we saw less and less of Teddy and Vern. Became just 2 more faces in the halls.
Oh, wow.
Friends come in and out of your life like busboys in a restaurant. Forklift operator at the Arsenault lumberyard.
Nice, Vern.
Teddy tried several times to get into the army, but his eyes and his ear kept him out.
Oh.
Last I'd heard, he'd spent some time in jail.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Gory? You can do anything you want, man.
Chris did get out. He enrolled in the college courses with me.
Oh.
He went on to college and eventually became a lawyer. Last week, he entered a fast food restaurant.
Oh, no.
He was stabbed in the throat. He died almost instantly.
Fuck, that was the newspaper in the beginning?
Damn.
You ready?
Yeah, we've been ready for an hour.
Finally writing a story about them. Wow.
Ugh.
All right, that was Stand By Me. What'd you think?
I loved it.
Yeah, that was great.
Damn, that last 2 minutes was just like a stab through the heart though.
It felt very real. Whereas a lot of times you watch a movie, you expect some fairy tale or happy ending, or you expect that this amazing group of friends that were so crucial to each other will remain friends, but it very realistically was like Vern and Teddy kind of drifted away from the other two, just kind of became another face in the crowd of all the people at school. And then you have this absolutely tragic story of what happens to Chris.
Honestly, the entire movie, all I could think about was I was like, anybody would be so lucky to have a friend like Chris.
Absolutely.
Obviously, the 4 of them, they were all great friends, all close friends, but Chris, Gordy said at the very end, Chris was continually kind of the glue, and he was just there for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, one of my favorite moments was Chris talking to Gordy about how, wish I was your dad. I would, be pushing you towards the things that you're great at. I would never talk to you this way. I think they were all 12 years old or something.
Yeah.
So insanely mature.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he had to be. We kind of saw with Chris, Gordy, Vern, and Teddy, they all had rough upbringings or other factors in their lives that just made for a rough childhood.
Right.
So they all kind of had the almost trauma bond, I guess, between them. Because I'm sure it would be difficult, especially, obviously, I was never a young boy, but obviously, as a young boy, I would imagine, you don't really feel like you probably have a lot to gain from talking about these types of things.
Oh, I'm sure. And I'm sure when this movie came out, or even when this movie's based on, I mean, even when I think it was Chris crying about the whole milk money situation.
Yeah.
And how he finally was starting to cry. And then he ended that with I think this is what Chris said, was oh, I'm the biggest pussy or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, all of them had some of these moments where they kind of said something and then made it seem like they should feel bad for opening up.
Yeah.
Thank God they had friends that not only listened, but knew what to say to kind of help bring their friends back up.
Right. And I think that ultimately was Chris pretty much for all of them.
Yeah.
But damn, I honestly had completely forgot how this started in the beginning.
Me too.
I was so invested in the story of the kids that you forget that this was him talking about the first time he saw a dead body, but why did that come up? And we just got just a glimpse of the newspaper. And maybe it even had Chris's name. I don't know. I mean, if we went back and saw...
Right, it might say who the victim was.
Right.
Just to know that he clearly was such a good person, even though he was so judged and kind of mistreated by a lot of the people in town. Chris was so good that all the way throughout his life, he ended up in a situation where he tried to make people have peace. And that's what cost him his life.
Yeah.
So he remained all the way up until the end this very good-natured person.
Right. And I'm glad that we got like a little knowledge that he did take the smarter classes in school and he studied and he became a lawyer. Like, he didn't let the judgment of his name, I guess, the chamber name,
right,
or chamber's name, steer the path of his life.
Right. I mean, he was so set on this is all I'll ever be.
Yeah.
So it was just a very different story. I mean, there was moments in this where I was thinking, oh, it's like kids going on an adventure. But then they had that one moment where it's like, should this be a happy story? Like, should we be all fun and games? And then even me as a viewer was like, you're right. Like, this is all about just finding the body of a dead boy.
Right.
So there's just multiple moments where it just kind of hits you how impactful all of this was. Finding the dead boy, all of the difficult lives of everyone, even from the very early on when they're in the treehouse and you're kind of hearing the narration about Teddy. I never even noticed his ear.
I did not either.
And then once they say the horror story of Teddy's earlier experience with his dad, that's when I finally looked at his ear. I was like, oh my God, it is all burnt.
Yeah.
So there was just so many moments where it just kind of hit you.
Kind of anticipated that this was maybe like a coming of age type of film. I can imagine seeing this like younger. I know that it's like a rated R film, but growing up, I used to watch this movie called Now and Then with my mom, and it just kind of reminds me like a little bit of this film.
Never heard of that.
It's like a 4 best girlfriends. It's been a very long time since I've watched it, but I think it was like something along the lines of like reminiscing, and so then we got to see them as kids, so it was like Now and Then. So obviously a little different because they're still friends.
Right, this is Gordy as an adult writer.
Right, but the flashbacks in time to the kids, it just reminded me of this, like what they're going through as kids and everything. And I mean, obviously things are just so different now with like cell phones and technology and everything, but it's so cool to see just like kids being kids.
Right. There was a ton of moments that felt so real.
Yeah.
Even them just kind of like squirting water on each other, throwing rocks in a can.
Yeah.
Around the fireplace, the important conversations before they met girls that they were having about, Superman and Goofy, which, yeah, it's a very important question. I think that just keeps going back to how real all this feels, especially even kind of touched on it earlier, how they kind of fell apart as friends. Mm-hmm. And it's not like they were all super close. I mean, I have people in my life that I was friends with when I was a kid, and for absolutely no reason whatsoever, you just kind of grow apart.
Yeah.
Like there's no hatred or anything there. It's just, that's how life works. And that line of like friends kind of come in and out as busboys at a restaurant or something like that. There's just so much realness to this movie.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It just like hits home, and it like makes you think about your childhood friends. Like, where are they now? Like,
yeah, about some of those moments when you were a kid that, I forgot where it's from, or maybe it's in a bunch of stuff, but it's like you wish you knew the good times while you were still in them or something like that.
Yeah.
So this was just such an epic adventure for a couple of kids. Even that line of they were only gone for a few days, yet when they came back to the town, everything felt so small. Like this was such a monumental moment in their lives.
Right. And it's crazy that we really did just follow like 36 hours or something. What a story.
And it wasn't, I feel like, a traditional story too. I mean, again, we already touched on the fact that it's not really a happy ending, but there wasn't really like a main villain or anything. Like Kiefer Sutherland was a shitty dude, but he really didn't play much of a role in the movie in terms of shifting anything. Like, he just kind of showed up, and then they had that moment with Gordy kind of standing up for himself, but then that was it. It's not like his involvement drastically changed anything or the direction of the kids' lives or anything.
Right. I feel like it was really important to see Gordy standing up for Chris and for the boy that was killed.
Right. That it wasn't about getting some sort of reward or recognition or fame. It was just the right thing to do.
Yeah. And I think him probably needing to see it, which he had said that he didn't know why he needed to see it. And I think this just stemmed from the loss of his brother.
Oh, yeah.
But that was like, heartbreaking to see him just struggling with the loss of his brother, who obviously was like one of the few people in his family that he had, always kind of backing him up, like on his side, like in his corner. So what a tough loss for him.
I think it was obviously so traumatic and tragic for him to lose his older brother, who, like you said, was so important, probably the biggest family figure he had. And then how he talked about not crying. It was just too much for him to process, that he didn't process it normally or how he felt he should have. So then this other dead body gave him another opportunity to kind of go back to the first death in his life and actually finally, break down and cry over the situation.
Right. I wanted to touch on the soundtrack. I said it during the film, but so good. I think I've said every single time that we've watched an 80s film that I think that I would love to have grown up in the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
I love the music, like the movies, everything. Like, I just feel like the 80s, like, culture is just so cool. So, not surprised at all. Obviously, this movie took place in the 50s.
Right, so the music, not the...
Right, but the movie was made in the 80s.
Right, yeah.
So like I like the style of it and everything. So love that. I also said that Vern looked very familiar, which is hilarious because this is exactly who I was thinking of, but Jerry O'Connell, I could not for the life of me remember his name. And I think that we recently saw him in Scream 2.
Right.
But wow, like it was like the eyes.
It's
like
the eyes,
and the eyebrows. I was like, he looks so familiar, but that's so funny. I did not know Jerry O'Connell was like a literal kid actor.
There was a handful of people in this.
Yes.
I mean, no idea that Chris was played by River Phoenix. I'm aware of Will Wheaton, Corey Feldman, and then we also had the older Gordy was Richard Dreyfuss, who we've seen a few times on the channel. Didn't even recognize him.
Yeah. I mean, I think biggest role was probably
Jaws or
Close Jaws.
Encounters.
I was gonna say Close Encounters, but I forgot Jaws.
Yeah.
So definitely seen him a couple of times. I can't believe we didn't recognize him.
No, yeah. So I don't know why I couldn't put it together there, but I mean, an incredible cast. And when you think of a movie being mostly led by children, that's like a hit or miss with child actors. Mm-hmm. But everyone was incredible.
Phenomenal. Like at no point was I ever like taken out of it.
No.
Because of anything. Like the cast was phenomenal.
Yeah, when they had to be emotional, it hit you. When they had to be scared, like running from the train, you definitely saw it on their face. Like, damn, it feels like they're really about to get hit by a train.
Yeah.
Especially just the camaraderie that they had, the teasing or the fighting, or how they could go from fighting to almost serious to then back to friends. It was an incredible group of kid actors.
Yeah, no, so good. And then we have the worst scene in a movie that I've ever seen in my entire life.
It was bad because it was vomiting, but the actual vomit itself was hilarious.
No, I don't think I can say we've watched so many movies and we watch like horror films, we watched freaking Hereditary on this channel and I have never closed my eyes during a movie and I had to. Like, I could literally feel my dinner
coming back up.
Yeah, no, I said it before. I think it was...
The Fly.
What did we watch? The Fly was rough.
Yeah, The Fly was, I think, the first one where you were like, oh, I can't do throw up. And that had some bad throw up.
Yes, there was something we watched recently. Was it an Ash episode?
It was probably Ash vs. Evil Dead, had a bunch of throw up.
You're right, it was Ash. But I think that's when I noted that, again, I cannot do throw up. And I remember actually seeing a handful of comments that people had mentioned Stand By Me. Completely forgotten about it until it literally was like coming up. Literally. But damn, no. That was...
If you didn't see that scene because you were closing your eyes, everyone had the same pie puke. And I was like, did everyone eat a bunch of pie that day? So it was...
Your comments were making me laugh, but...
the only thing I could think of was Family Guy, where they all take the Epic Cap or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Which that's a hilarious moment too, but yeah.
That's a cartoon throw up and I still don't even like that.
That was a great scene. And I liked how it wasn't real. It was fictional about a story that Gordy was telling.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool that it was like a campfire story, and it got into like obviously tying into the fact that Gordy wanted to be a writer, which we're listening to his story now.
Right.
But all of his friends were like supporting him in his writing and everything. Like, it was a very important moment. But damn, I mean, obviously it was a story written by like a 12-year-old boy.
Everyone just throws up.
Oh, that was rough. Like, oh, I just can't.
So that was a great adventure following a group of kids.
Yeah.
And definitely something that I haven't seen before. I mean, typically if you have a bunch of kids, I mean, I haven't seen The Goonies.
I have not either.
So I don't know if that's along like a similar type of style, because this definitely felt a lot more adult. I am actually surprised that it was rated R. I'm trying to think of like something that would be very too graphic, because there wasn't any like real gore or violence to a certain degree.
I mean,
so I'm actually pretty surprised by an R rating for this movie.
Yeah, I mean, we're in the 80s. Maybe it was just more like the kids smoking, the car chases, the fact that we very much saw that dead body like
that could have been just
multiple
it.
shots.
Maybe just showing a dead child is enough.
Yeah.
For an R rating. But I guess what I'm saying is like I've never really seen a movie centered around children that is so, I guess, focused on deep issues that the kids are having, or just like deep issues in the world in general. So the only thing I can kind of think of is I think The Goonies is about a bunch of kids as well. So I don't know if that's more of like the kid comedy side, or if that's another like adult themed movie.
I don't know. Yeah, let us know if we should check out The Goonies. I think that's a very popular movie.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking, I was getting The Goonies confused with The Sandlot.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that either.
Yeah, I definitely saw The Sandlot, I think like in school. Like one of those like, it's a rainy day, I'm gonna put on a movie. So if there's any other like coming of age type films that we should watch, definitely let us know. Because this was like really great and just gets you like right in the feels.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So if you'd like to see the full-length reaction for this as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you'd like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.